I'm leaving my abusive family without a trace. I was adopted at 5, and for the first few years, everything seemed fine. We'd have family movie nights, Sunday pancakes, the whole thing. Then my oldest sister, Alicia, convinced the other two I'd steal our parents' love. They made our parents move me to the basement. I was 8. The basement wasn't even finished. Concrete floors, one small window near the ceiling, and a mattress they pulled from the curb. My sisters called me cellar rat and made squeaking noises when I walked past. I thought that's just how siblings were. But then my parents started forgetting too. At 11, I had a parent-teacher conference. Nobody showed. The teacher called home 3 times. My mom told her she must have mixed up the dates. At 12, I made the honor roll. The certificate sat on the kitchen counter for 2 weeks before someone threw it away. By 13, I was a ghost. They'd eat dinner at 6:30 every night. I'd hear their laughter through the vents, smell the food, wait until 8 to creep upstairs. Sometimes there were leftovers in the fridge, sometimes there weren't. I learned to keep granola bars hidden in my room. My 14th birthday, I waited all day. Nothing. At 9 p.m., I went upstairs and asked my mom when we were doing cake. She looked confused. Isn't your birthday in March? It was September. She'd missed it by 6 months. Last Christmas destroyed me. I counted 47 wrapped presents under the tree. I stayed up until midnight watching them place the last ones. December 25th, I sat on the basement stairs listening to Wrapping Paper Tear, hearing my sisters squeal over new phones and laptops and concert tickets. At 11 a.m., my dad yelled down, "You can come up now, we're done." The living room was covered in ribbons and boxes. Not one had my name. My mom saw my face and said, "Oh, sweetie, we thought you were too old for presents now." Alicia was 19. She got a car. 3 days ago, I was looking for my birth certificate for a job application. Found it in a cardboard box in the storage closet labeled adoption papers keep. The question mark killed me. I'd been here 11 years and they still weren't sure if they wanted to keep my documents. That night, I made my plan. I had $247 saved from mowing lawns. My friend Marcus had told me months ago his spare room was mine if I ever needed it. I waited until 2 a.m. when the house was silent. I packed my bag, 3 shirts, 2 pairs of jeans, my phone charger, my documents, and a photo of my biological parents I'd kept hidden. Left a note on my mattress that probably no one would find. It just said, "I'm sorry I wasn't what you wanted. I hope my sisters have a good life." I walked 4 miles in the dark to Marcus's apartment. My phone died halfway there. Arrived at 3:47 a.m., crashed in his spare room. When I woke up at 11, Marcus had made coffee and pulled up job sites on his laptop. I applied to 12 places in 3 hours. Dishwasher positions, grocery store stockers, anything that didn't require experience. I was on application number 13 when the doorbell rang. Marcus opened it and I heard Maria's voice, my middle sister, the one who used to hide my shoes before school. She pushed past him, saw me at the laptop, and her face crumpled. "Thank God you're here," she said, and hugged me. I stood frozen. She'd never hugged me before. "I went to check on you this morning," she said, pulling back. "Mom sent me to get laundry from your room. Found it empty. Found your note." She was holding the paper, crumpled from her grip. "I haven't shown them yet. I drove to 5 different houses looking for you first." My voice came out rough. "Why?" "Because I read what you wrote." Her eyes were red. "About Christmas, about your birthday, about feeling like you weren't wanted." She was shaking. "I didn't know it was that bad. I swear I didn't know they forgot your birthday. I didn't know they weren't feeding you. You called me a rat." "I know." She was crying now. "I was a kid. Alicia made it seem like a game. But I'm 17 now, and I just read a letter from my little brother saying he's sorry he wasn't good enough, and Her voice broke completely. I wanted to feel nothing. I'd practiced feeling nothing for years. But seeing her standing there, holding that note like it was burning her hands, something cracked. "Let me talk to them," Maria said. "Let me show them this letter. Let me make them see what they did." I looked at the girl who'd tormented me for 8 years, now begging for a chance to make it right. Marcus stood in the doorway watching, ready to throw her out if I said the word. "They won't care," I finally said. "Then I'll make them care."